maintenance check on it. Tires, put a roll pin in the top beater there where it likes to break shear pins, stuff like that. Yeah, did a once over on it and make sure we had everything we needed good to go. And yeah, we're going to try to do some manure today. If you watched the last video, you heard me talk about the storms rolling in last night. It's Easter weekend this weekend. Yesterday was Good Friday. We were supposed to have some pretty bad storms last night, but they all went around us. We didn't get a daggone thing. And then it was supposed to rain this morning. It rained for like 5 minutes, didn't amount to much. In fact, it didn't even settle the dust because I'm kicking dust up right now. But, so yeah, they're calling for another chance at 5. And we're going to see if that actually holds true or not, because radar shows it might miss us again. So at this point in time, our moisture level is getting pretty high, and things need to dry out so some guys can start getting in the field. So at this point, we're hoping the rain stays away. That way we can get going. And then obviously once we get seed in the ground, then it can rain all at once. Unless it starts flooding things out, then we don't want that. I got to pin the cows up in this lot because I don't want them messing with us while we're trying to load the spreader. So call them over and get things going. Come here, girls. Come on, girls. Heck yeah. Come on. Come on, girls. There's some following me. A few stragglers behind me that want to do it their own thing. You always have that. Come on, girls. Heck yeah. Come on. Come on, girls. Take a little bit, run it back a little bit, let it get in the groove there. All right. Pull that thing all the way up and get that gate down. Yep. So what we were doing just there, he's putting oil on the rubber liner in there, or a plastic liner, whichever it is, just to help this slide gate right there slide back and forth easier. This thing sits all year long. It only gets used once a year, so that's just a little bit of extra lubrication to run along that mat there, just to free things up, let it go a little smoother. This is what they call a hydro push spreader. Some spreaders have a chain in the floor of them that's ground driven, and it pulls the manure closer to the back beaters there. But this one, it's hydraulically driven. It's got a hydraulic ingate right there, and that push plate there is hydraulically driven also. That's what pushes the manure back close to those beaters whenever you free up your load. This one also has the double beater on it, which was an option. And some of them just had one single beater on the bottom. This one's got double beaters on the top, helps spread and chop the manure up finer, helps decompose better, better for the soil, things like that. So I'm pushing it all the way back down as far as it'll go, which is right about there. So I will bring it back like that. So yeah, easy as pie. You can see all the oil sitting there puddling in the floor of it. heater's on. Make sure my gate is all the way up, which it is. Give her a little fuel. Start going slow. Push it back and start spreading. The faster you go, the faster those meters turn. Helps how fine you want to spread your load. That sounded wrong. I apologize. That's not how I really wanted it to be. Still funny though. First load down, we're loading the second. It went smooth. I misjudged kind of how far down I had to go before I turned around, and I should have spread it a little thick. I had a little bit left over by the time I made it back to the other side. So that's all right though, I'll know next time. You know, just starting off for the first time after not doing it for an entire year. We'll see how it goes. I've noticed an oil trail on the ground here, but I'm hoping it was just from that oil we spread on the liners inside the spreader, and there's not actually a hose or something leaking. I looked around, I didn't see nothing, but a few years ago we had a lot of hydraulic trouble with the spreader, and we rebuilt pretty much all the cylinders, replaced all the lines, and it was a mess. So I'm hoping that that don't happen again for many years, but you never know. So I seen this oil trail and I got pretty nervous, but it looks like it's just coming from that oil we spread on the plastic of the liner there. Spreading manure is a crappy job. Somebody's got to do it. It's not near as bad as what it can be, and it's been worse. But for the amount of rain we've had lately, it's a little dry. Fields are still wet, but the road back here, kicking up dust. We're getting raindrops now. It's 3 o'clock. Rain wasn't supposed to be here till 5, but there's a little band right over us, and then here in about a half hour, it's going to be here and it's going to set in, and we're going to have to call it quits. So we're going to do this load. We may get one more in. I can run through the little raindrops, but once it starts becoming a downpour, things are going to just gonna have to shut down. I took my headset off because I didn't want it sitting in the rain for good reason, because it's electronic. But yeah, I think we got, I really didn't keep count, but I think this might be load 7 or 8. I think we've been going for about 2 hours now. So we've been hammering. I've been running her pretty hard. 40-20, she's holding together all right. But yeah, I really wish the rain would have went around us, but it looks like there's a huge band just coming from the west, and it's going to wipe right over us. So what do? We're going to call this the last load. We decided we didn't want to risk trying to spread 2 more, so I'm going to do this one. And then I'll scrape the back of this off so nothing falls in the road there. And I guess I'm going to take it back up to the house, and we're going to try to back it in the barn. I don't know if we'll be able to fit it in there or not. We may just have to leave it hanging outside the door there, but we're going to try to back it in. But yeah, I was hoping to get more done than what we did, but I guess this squall line's moving in a little bit quicker than what everybody anticipated, so it is what it is. We can only run this equipment so fast, and I don't know what else to do. a steady sprinkle now. I think it's here to stay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my gloves on. I'm going to take off any big chunks of manure here, throw it in the field so it doesn't get on the road there and it doesn't stay on it until we get back out here, because we're going to try to park this in the barn. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to try to stick my magnetic mount here on the tractor instead of the manure spreader so it doesn't get dirty. So y'all just going to have to bear with me and watch me from a distance. I did have a camera crew lined out for me today, but he called off on me, told me his goldfish drowned or something or other. I gave him the day off, but I told him that if he kept on doing that to me, I know where he lives. I'm not afraid to go back to prison. So I'm hoping he got the message across when I told him that. Otherwise, we're going to have a pretty big issue on our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, the rain it's raining. We're done for the day. Don't know if we'll be back out here tomorrow. It's Easter anyway tomorrow. It may be dry, but the rest of the week, I think Monday's the only dry day. The rest of the week's calling for rain. So who knows? We may be done until next weekend. So, fun fact, we've never had this spreader in this barn ever, let alone with it still dirty and smelly. So my gator back there is going to be smelling like cow poopy. It's all right. It's a farm. It's what it's made for. But yeah, that's about all I've got. When we get back out there, then I'll be back out there filming, but I don't know when that's going to be, to be honest. The forecast is looking pretty wet, and we just don't know. It's hard to do anything when it's wet without rutting everything up and making it a huge headache. So that's all I got for today, folks. I appreciate you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you keep it between the lines. Stay safe. God bless you. We'll see you later. What was that?
They'll probably do that for about a minute and stop. Something like that.
Yeah.